Ready. Play.
Gasquet Sinner. If
Okay.
Gasquet can get a set in what and I believe it will be his last French Open, the crowd will be going absolutely bananas. And I think that is he going to win the match? Like Ghosty says, it would surprise me. Anything is possible, you know. That's the beauty of tennis and the world we live in. But I think Gasquet might steal a set, and I think it would be a little bit like when Isner stole a set against Federer at the U.S. Open in like 2011 or whenever that was. Nobody really thought he was going to win, but it was a special moment for the audience. The crowd got really into it. Winning a set would be a huge deal. I think that could happen, and I'd like to see it.
Are you a tennis romantic?
A little bit, I think. I mean, also, like, look, there's not money on the line. So say the thing that you want to see happen within the realm of semi-realistic, right? Like, I'd love to see Lerner steal a set here today.
The head-to-head between Jannik and Gasquet is not great reading. It's 3-0 for Richard. I'm more concerned that it's going to be like how many games Richard wins, partly because I saw his match yesterday against Atmane, and Atmane was dreadful. I know he did have some physical issues.
Yeah.
His fellow Frenchman in the fourth, I think it was. But I have no idea how someone can play that badly, to be honest with you. Richard is Richard's a phenomenally talented player, but he didn't have to pull out too many of the stops to win that. So yeah, and I saw some people being even more critical of Atmane's performance on social media yesterday. I know Jose Mercado described it as pathetic, for example.
Wow.
Yeah. It was a weird one. Now, I think he may have had some cramps in the fourth, but this was gone before that. And he was dumping forehands into the net, and he was getting more and more frustrated. I know that Vance was also highlighting his attitude in San Diego earlier on this year at Mane. So he is a volatile figure.
Yeah.
Richard was there to pick up the pieces. Great to see him get a win, especially on Philippe Chatrier. I'm sure this match against Jannik Sinner will also be on Philippe Chatrier. But Jannik, in terms of him, as I said before, I think he's going to get better as the tournament goes on. And I think we are looking at a scenario of please don't be too embarrassing for Richard.
It seems more likely than not. But, hey, it's France. It's the French
Richard
Open.
has won a set. He has won a set against Jannik in Halle 2 years ago on the grass. The last time they met on clay was actually a year ago at exactly the same stage, funny enough, round of 64. And Jannik won that 4-2 and 4.
10 games.
That's probably where I see this at, maybe even worse for Richard. I think Jannik is going to get better, and Richard... Yeah, I mean, also during yesterday's match, he was puffing a bit. He often does puff. Even in his 20s, he was still puffing. But yesterday, I was thinking, Richard, you can't let this one go to 5. Well, fortunately, Atmane just disappeared in that fourth set. So that helped his case. And
let's imagine the over-under was 9.5 games for Gasquet.
Right.
Over-under. What you got?
Probably under.
Oh, yeah. Okay. 8.5.
Because if he's serving second in the first set, for example, that's probably a 6-3 or better. Now, of course, there will be other sets when he may well serve first, but yeah, I can see him. I can see him struggling to break Jannik. I don't know if he'll break Jannik at all when Jannik serves well, even on a slow French Parisian clay. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.